You know when you wake up in the morning and you're full of beans? No, me neither. It's a myth. It's a load of crap. It's 4 in the morning, 3 hours to Yorkshire. We need to load the van up, so we better get going.
Really surprised how energetic and full of beans we are this morning, considering all the travelling we've been doing and getting up early over the last couple of days. But what makes it even better is like there's comical things that happen, which is like, you see, since we got here this morning, the customer, we're up in Yorkshire in Northallerton, and the customer was explaining exactly where this cabin is going for us, and he said, you see that tree? That tree used to be stood up. Which we kind of gathered that, but we just literally, it had to turn around bursting into tears. Seriously, was just laughing that much. It was ridiculous the way he said it. But customers disappeared. But the comical stuff started at the beginning of the week. So Monday, Jordan was to go and drive down to Bath, something on sea, right past Chelmsford and way out to the east side somewhere, about 2 hours and 49 minutes away from our house. And on the way he broke down. So he rang me up and he said, what are you doing for the rest of the week? I said, why? He said, well, he hasn't got a vehicle, but obviously he still has to work. So I had to rearrange things to help Jordan. I was a bit reluctant to do it because he got this nice new blue uniform, which, like I said, I was reluctant to help him out because as Man United fans, Ollie, Jordan and myself are massive Man United fans, and he decided to do a Man City sky blue uniform, which is kind of growing on me. I quite like it. It's not bad. I'm trying to keep it nice and clean as well for him, in case I have to give it back when I walk off the job. No, I wouldn't do that. So that was Monday. Then he had to, so he couldn't do that job Monday, so that was sort of put back on the back burner. But Tuesday we had to go to Swindon to build a cabin. So we got in the minibus. Jordan said it's an hour and 45 minutes away from our house. Okay, brilliant. Got in the minibus, all loaded up. I said, it says here 2 hours and 49 minutes, Jordan. He went, oh, why, it must be roadworks or something. Anyway, off we trotted to go to Swindon. We ended up at the postcode where he was supposed to be going on Monday, which is nowhere near Swindon, which was only to adjust some doors. We were there literally 10-15 minutes, and then we had to drive 3 hours from there cross country to Swindon to get to the job that we were supposed to be on, because the lorry driver was waiting there for us to unload the cabin. We got there at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, unloaded the cabin, started it, then drove all the way back to Northampton, got up at 5 o'clock in the morning, drove all the way back to Swindon, got that job finished at 7 o'clock last night. Got home 9 o'clock, and then we've literally had to pack an overnight bag, get everything out the bus, like big power tools, don't leave them in there, put everything back in this morning, get up again at 4:30, 5 o'clock, and then drive all the way up to Northallerton, which is where we are now, to build this little cabin thing. So that's what we're going to crack on with and try and get done today. But it is quite comical because of what he said about the tree, and we're just doing like Yorkshire accents. I want Yorkshire tea. No one's here to make tea, so we're going to unload the cabin now because that's arrived. But this is, it's not a big cabin, not big at all, but the problem is they've got no concrete base. So what we're doing is we're sinking in 4x4 posts, and we've built our timber frame that it's going to sit on. So once that's all concreted in a level, and then we can literally start throwing the cabin up. I really wanted to stay in Whitby tonight. I didn't know actually how far away Whitby was from Northallerton. It's not far compared to the travelling we have been doing. I think Tuesday I drove for nearly 6 hours that day. But it's an hour and 10 minutes away, which is too far for us really to commute, especially across the moors. Don't want to do that, but it would have been nice. But we're going to have to find somewhere. So I better go and help them.
Real hustlers don't sleep, cat naps all week, on a mission for the green. I've been at it since a teen, no pillow talk, no tea, out the way, keep it cheap. Shawty told me she a freak, wap, straight E. We go forever and ever, yeah. You know that I'm a trendsetter, yeah. You would say you can do better, no, I won't let her, no. We go forever and ever, yeah. I go and create the pressure, yeah. You You wish that you can do better, you wish that you can do better, yeah. We go forever and ever, yeah. You know that I'm at your center. You wish that you can do better, no, no, won't let her. We go forever and ever, yeah. I go and create the pressure, yeah. You wish that you can do better, you wish that you can do better, yeah. Ooh, we go forever and ever, we go forever and ever, yeah. Ooh, we go forever and ever, we go forever and ever.
Morning. We're all feeling rather fresher this morning. We got to the Travel Lodge last night about 9 o'clock and then we literally just went straight around the corner to a beefeater and had a lovely dinner. It was really, really nice, and by the time we all got to the hotel room, literally just had a quick wash and we were all asleep within about 5 minutes. I got up at 7 o'clock this morning. I had a bit of a stomachache this morning, but it seems to be easing. So got here at 9 o'clock and we're just cracking on to try and get done and out of here today so we don't have to stay another night. But it's going to be a challenge and it's going to probably be dark, so it's going to be a 3-hour drive home in the dark, which is nothing new. But I'm just having a little admiring the wildlife and the horses, and there's loads of ducks and geese, and it's really nice here. The guy's got a really nice, lovely garden. Only problem is though, he's a bit slow. His tea train is very, very slow, very, very slow. But we'll manage. We'll have to. We're almost up to the roof height of the shell. We're practically going to get, because it's on a timber base, we can't actually go in and put insulation in or anything yet because it's a bit dirty and stuff, and obviously there's no floor because it's just timber. So we're going to get the whole thing built up, floor, roof boards on. Once the roof boards are on, then we can get the insulation and the floorboards down, and then it's just windows and doors and rubber roof, tidy up and then we go. So hopefully we'll be out of here today, and I'm trying my hardest. I'm on 991 subscribers and I get really excited to get to 1,000, so I keep checking and nothing's happening. So I'm going to have a, well, I'm not going to have a cup of tea, I'm just going to have a cold drink because, like I said, tea train is rubbish. Gotta admit, it's a race against time now before we lose the light. It's just gone. Seagulls. I don't know what time it is because my watch is dead. I think it's just gone 5 o'clock, 5:15. So we've got about an hour and 15 minutes of light left, and we've still got to plate up all the windows and doors with their timber frames and get them in. And we've got to do the rubber roof as well. So it's probably going to be after dark. So I'm charging up my little video light because that was very handy last night. So we get the roof done, and then we concentrate down here with the light just facing straight at the cabin, then we won't struggle too much, I don't think, light-wise. But it is getting nippy. I reckon it's about like 0 degrees tonight here, but we are travelling home as soon as this is done. So we should be home by about 10, 11 o'clock at night, which is kind of annoying because I've been watching my subscriber count and I need 4 more to get to my little milestone of 1,000 subscribers, which is, it means a lot to me and my family, and I really wanted to be there with the children to kind of celebrate it, but I think we're probably going to be asleep on the road. I don't know, we're doing 50-50. I'll drive halfway, then Jordan will drive the other half. So, yeah, tea train, I'm I wouldn't say it got a bit of momentum, but I think we had 3 cups of tea today, and the cup's been sat there empty now for like, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours. So yeah, that would be nice, and that could spur us on to just finally get finished so we can get home and sleep in our own beds. What an action-packed week that was, seriously, and a lot of long days and dark nights. We actually, so Saturday morning now, we actually drove back last night because this job could have been finished today, but got to about 6 o'clock last night and we actually done a coin flip, whether to stay in a hotel and then go finish it in the morning, or just crack on with a light and get finished. So we've done that. And it was very cold. I was putting the timber on the roof before we came home, and the roof was frozen, but that's up there in Yorkshire. So we're back home now, and hopefully today I'm going to crack on and try and do starting the aviary on the other side of the patio. It all depends on my back. My back is really, really sore. I've just been in the shower trying to ease it off, but it's not really worked. So might crack on with that. 999 subscribers. Thanks to every single one of you. Hopefully I get to 1,000 this weekend.